If you're not vaccinated, don't come. And if you don't come, we don't pay you your salary. Because you're not going to come to infect others. We want to live. The good Lord has given us wisdom as to what to do to keep alive. It is not the first time God is giving wisdom. Even when the children of Israel wanted to leave Egypt and he sent death, he gave them wisdom. Put blood on your doorpost. When death comes, it will pass over you. So similarly, he has said, get vaccinated. When COVID comes, it will not take you. But there are people who wake up at night, sit on their WhatsApp, write all kinds of scary messages. They have become the scientists. And they know when those who are vaccinated will die. They know what will happen to them. They know about the infertility. They know everything. They forget that from birth you have been getting all kinds of vaccines. In total, for those who are fully vaccinated, you have over 13 antigens in your body. So why are you worried about this one antigen of COVID that is meant to protect you? If you could take all the others, does it mean that the others were safe and the one of COVID is not safe? And how have you found that it's not safe? So my advice is, put aside your fears, get vaccinated, and stay alive. If you're not vaccinated, you're calling death to yourself. The good news is that the vaccine scarcity that we used to have and fear is now becoming an issue of the past. As I speak now, today, we are going to receive the first batch of vaccines procured by the government of Uganda, Johnson & Johnson. It's arriving tonight. And we continue to receive vaccines through the COVAX facility every day. We have over 5 million doses of vaccines in the country. And we shall be running serious campaigns countrywide, focusing on areas with the highest prevalence to get people vaccinated. The sooner we get vaccinated, the sooner we shall open up the economy. And we are tired of lockdowns. I am sure none of us here wants another lockdown. Our children have not gone to school. It's coming close to 2 years. Businesses have been run down. People have been thrown deeper and deeper into poverty. Now we have a window. Many countries with vaccine coverage over 50% are opening up their economies. And many of you who watch football are seeing the football fields open and people are playing internationally. Now that we have vaccines, why don't we also get vaccinated and open up the economy and live our lives as it were? Of course, with the masks. Better than being locked down and staying at home with no food to eat. So I appeal to you, get vaccinated. The 10% of the staff who are not vaccinated, hospital director, I would like to know their names so that I can visit them one by one and speak to them. And find out what their fear is. I also want to request you to give correct information to the population. Because I have been told that there are actually health workers who discourage the population from getting vaccinated. If you have your fears, please encourage the rest of the population. Our vulnerable groups are still the elderly, 50 years and above. But we also know that the youthful group also get infection and they die. So even as we are targeting the vulnerable groups, the 50 years and above, the teachers, the health workers, people with comorbidities and security personnel, even the rest of the population need to get vaccinated. And as it were, the Ministry of Health is working on a very comprehensive vaccination plan that will see us aggressively vaccinate people across the country. We are all worried about a third wave. I'm sure many of you have heard about the new variant that originated somewhere in Colombia and has now moved and covered over 40 countries. The new variant. I'm not telling you it won't come into Uganda. It may come. It may even be here, for all I know, because we have not closed down to flights. Whether it is travel by road or travel by air, people are traveling. So protect yourself. What the Delta variant did was extremely devastating. In the first wave, we lost 334 people. In the second wave, we lost over 3,000 people. You cannot even begin to compare the first and the second wave. So I don't want to imagine what the third wave will be like if we don't take steps to prevent. The Ministry of Health is preparing again for another wave, because every other wave comes with its challenges. The second wave came with challenges of inadequate bed capacity, need for ICU beds, lack of oxygen. Everybody was running up and down trying to get oxygen here. I was always on phone with him. Do you have enough oxygen? Ferry oxygen cylinders, do all kinds of things. Very, very difficult work. No health worker was sleeping. Let me tell you a secret. Even as you thank these health workers of mine, they are tired. And I always tell people, without fear, they are tired. You cannot continue working on the same thing every day with great pressure and you don't get tired. They are tired. They want to go home and have life with their families. And it is our responsibility to give them that opportunity to have life, to enjoy life. But when we go around fearing vaccines, not wearing our masks, not following standard operating procedures, we are basically insulting them and not appreciating the work that the health workers do. So as we move to celebrate our Independence Day, which is just a day away, we need to celebrate our health workers for this prolonged time that they have been in the front line, fighting with COVID-19. Many have lost their lives, some without even having opportunity to see their families, because you know with COVID, once you get infected, you are taken directly for admission alone. And they have gone through that. So allow me in a special way to appreciate you health workers on behalf of all the other health workers. Because I may not have opportunity to do it on Independence Day, I won't be speaking. I take this opportunity to say a big thank you to all of you for a job very well done. And because of doing a good job, Uganda is recognized internationally as a country that has responded very well to COVID, in spite of the WhatsApp insults and abuses and so on, which we take with pleasure, because people only insult you when you're working. If you're not working, nobody will insult you because you don't matter. So if you're out there and you're being abused, take it with a good heart. You're working and feel proud. But don't respond because you may attract more. So as I conclude, allow me once again to thank a very good partner, a friend, in times of need and in many other times, Absa, for your commitment to support the health sector and in particular to support Lira Regional Referral Hospital. Thank you very much. I know you're still with us, as you did say in July, that Absa will walk this journey with you of COVID-19, and we trust you will be there during this difficult time, and even after, when we no longer have COVID-19. It is nice to have a partner like you. Lastly, allow me to appreciate the clergy who blessed the day, blessed Lira Hospital, and blessed Absa, and all of us. We appreciate the blessings that come from God. I know Absa needs to hand over, but before Absa hands over, I request that you allow me to say something in the local language, because later on they will want